my beautiful brothers and sisters, to the Aquarian Adepts, my platform to become your spiritual server. And welcome Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, and Sagittarius Rising, or for anybody who just wants to hang out with the Sag Tribe, to your first part 1 of your July 2018 report. Thank you so much for joining me on this video. And what I'm going to do really is I'm going to kind of freehand this. I'm going to be drawing cards from my Shadowscapes deck. I also have the Sacred Traveler Oracle deck. I'll be drawing a card from here. And then I also have my color deck as well. So I'm going to kind of just be going in the flow, seeing what's going to come up. Of course, I will talk a little bit about astrology because I'm an astro nerd, and that's just how it goes. But really, I just kind of wanted to see what the cards wanted to say. I wasn't going to, form this too much. I wasn't going to try and have, a particular format. Just kind of wanted to go in the flow with this. So let's hop into this. July already is going to be a super powerful month for everybody. We have these major eclipses. In 6 days we have the new moon solar eclipse. That'll be in Cancer at 20 degrees. For you, this is your 8th house. There's a card that just popped out. And so that's going to be naturally very transformative for you. And then, of course, we do have the lunar eclipse in Aquarius as well at the end of the month, which for you is the 3rd house. So definitely going to be very super powerful, like I said, for everybody. Well, let's just see what the cards have to say. That's the first card that popped out, and normally what I've been doing is I've been cutting the deck and pulling the first card. But like I said, I'm kind of just going with what I'm being called. But the first card that popped out was the King of Swords. Let's see what the this card is. We have the King of Swords, and we also have the Page of Wands. I see Sagittarius, you as the Page of Wands, and this King of Swords is someone else. Potentially a mentor. This reading, by the way, does pretty much apply for the whole of July, even though this is part 1. I will be making a second part, but that one's going to be more of an intuitive reading. But this is interesting because, I see this as you're kind of the Page of Wands, and the Page is normally someone who's kind of coming into their own, is kind of beginning to study their craft. You can kind of say that they're a novice, but they're really passionate, they're really into it, especially when it's the Wands and it's that fire suit. It's someone who's really passionate about what they're doing or their crafts. And the King of Swords, this is an individual who is very direct, goes for what they want. They kind of have a no bullshit attitude. They are very solid within their mind. And I think what this is that you're probably going to meet someone this month who has kind of resonates in that energy. It's very solid within their mind, and they're gonna kind of help you to, I'm not gonna say temper your flame, but to kind of help you direct that flame, or to help you develop it. So this could be someone who has quite a bit of fire energy as well. But what I see this as, and this definitely can have something to do with that lunar eclipse that's happening at the end of the month, because for you that's the 3rd house, naturally ruled by Gemini, but also has to do with communication and people. And it's in the side of Aquarius, so it definitely has to do with people. So this definitely could be an Aquarius that could be coming into your life, but it could still be a Gemini or a Libra. That's going to kind of help to mentor you in a way. And this person doesn't necessarily have to be older than you. This could be someone who's younger than you. I wouldn't be surprised if this was like a niece or nephew that just says some profound wisdom and it just hits you deep within your soul. And this happens because these kids are freaking brilliant. They really are. So let's see what else is going on for you this month, Sag. Okay, those 2 cards just popped out. The 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups. I got those in, I know I got the 8 of Pentacles in Scorpio's reading, and I want to say I got the 3 of Cups in Aries reading, but I have to go back and look. That card also flew out. So let's look at kind of this theme that's going on. So like I said, we have the 3 of Cups. We also have the 8 of Pentacles, which is really awesome. And this card right here, wow! We have the Sun card. Okay. If you have been feeling things haven't been working out in your favor, or if you've been feeling you've been working hard at something and you're not really seeing it pay off, hold fast. Keep going forward because it is going to pay off. The Eight of Pentacles, it signals to, you know, someone who's kind of like, I like to think of this as someone who is like in the lab and they're like working on a track or they're working on a writing or they're working on something, but they're in the lab, they're creating, and it's like, you know, having the confidence and almost even the courage that every single day, even if you don't feel like it, you're doing something to better your craft. You're doing something to better yourself. You're stacking on top of each other. This is how you really grow and evolve. The great thing about this is that there's a spider in here, and I want you to know that the spider is actually a totem animal for you. Spider is one of the totem animals for Sagittarius, and he usually speaks to traveling and really connecting with a really special person. So it's interesting how earlier we had the Page of Wands and the King of Swords. You're definitely going to make a soulmate connection, and soulmate doesn't necessarily have to mean romantic. I always preface that. Soulmate can be friends, it could be family, it could be a colleague, it could be someone you randomly meet on the internet that suddenly has like a deep connection to you. But this really is signaling to you kind of, I would almost say like you kind of coming out of your comfort zone a bit and kind of looking at your situation. I think this person's going to help you to kind of look at your situation from another point of view. It's really going to be their point of view. They're going to kind of tell you, it's like, yo, you're actually kind of setting yourself up in a prime position to really explode onto the scene. We have the Three of Cups here too, which is beautiful because this is speaking of this want to celebrate because things are moving forward. This will be definitely a good social month for you, Sagittarius. Definitely take some time to go out, hang out with friends. You don't necessarily have to go to the club, but you love music, so it makes sense that you would go to the club. I like to think that Sagittarius is the DJ, in that energy. But like I said, we do have the sun here, which is beautiful. This is bringing a great, beautiful awareness to your path right now. I believe, really, Sagittarius, that you may have been feeling not fully yourself and not as hopeful as you want, but you have to consider that Jupiter is retrograde in your 12th house. So this has been a rather spiritual time for you. Who scored? France? Okay. I'm filming this at the time of the World Cup, and France just scored. Anyways, but this is going to be, you have to consider, like I said, Jupiter is in your 12th house. And having a Scorpio 12th house, of course, and I'm a Scorpio Sun in the 12th house, so I kind of understand where you're coming from, because I have a Sag rising, so I definitely feel this. But having Jupiter in the 12th house can be a blessing and a curse. I say that just because it's diving deep within yourself and pulling out these hidden treasures or expressing these deeper desires and wants that might not be well received by the public, right? But with the sun here, you're kind of bringing a light to this. And when Jupiter comes into your sign, later this year, you're really going to be feeling that spark. You're going to be really feeling just like, yo, let's just party because life is beautiful. You're going to be wanting to celebrate. The holidays this year they're actually going to feel like the holidays. I don't know about you all, but the holidays last year, Thanksgiving, Christmas time, the holidays, it didn't really feel like the holidays. It kind of felt like we were kind of going through the motions. I don't know if that was just because Saturn was also going into Capricorn, but since Jupiter will be coming back into Sag later this year, the holidays are actually going to feel like the holidays. And you're going to kind of get a preview to this, I feel, this month, like I said, especially when we have this new moon solar eclipse that's happening in your 8th house. So it's going to be naturally very, very transformative for you. Let's see what other cards pop out, I have to say. Right now, it's like you want to keep moving forward with what you're doing, trusting the divine timing. You should watch today's daily horoscope because I did talk about trusting the divine timing. The Three of Cups and the Sun. So what else is going on? Let's see. What are some things that you might have to overcome? That card just kind of flew out. I'm going to draw a few more cards. Let's see what's going to be occurring. Oh, okay. That. I'm going to pull this bottom card as well. Alright, so the card that flew out Oh, we have you again. We have the Page of Wands. This is pretty amazing. The Page of Wands popped out. And then these three cards right here. We have the Ten of Cups. Wonderful. We have the Page of Pentacles. And whoa, we have the King of Swords again. What is going on here? These readings have kind of been like this so far. So people are definitely going to be playing a big role for you this month. I see the Page of Wands as you, and this King of Swords pops up again. So you're definitely going to be making a very kindred soul connection, or you might even be rekindling a soul connection with someone this month. But we also have the Ten of Cups here and the Page of Pentacles. So I can almost see this as the Page of Pentacles being someone, a potential romantic partner. And maybe even the King of Swords is kind of coaching you in a sense in, relationships. But because we have the Ten of Cups here, which is speaking of some emotional fulfillment, and it usually shows a couple with the house, and they have the kids with the rainbow, and they're like, we've made it, we have this beautiful life. And I really feel like Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Swords, this is definitely going to be a month for you where if you are in a romantic partnership, it's just going to just blossom and grow and just really be beautiful. And then also, if you happen to not be in a relationship, all your relationships are really, most of your relationships, are really just going to begin to blossom and grow and evolve, because you really are going to be feeling the fire again. Interesting enough. And that also could be the fact that Jupiter will be coming direct this month. So with Jupiter coming direct this month, it is coming for you, Sag. It's coming for you. With it being retrograde, you haven't really been feeling yourself. And of course, it's in your 12th house. So it's like you probably have had a few dark nights of the soul, while Jupiter has gone retrograde. I know I have. But with it going direct later on this month, Jupiter is coming home, baby. It's coming home. And you're definitely going to be feeling it. And the connections that you're going to be making are going to be beautiful. This Page of Pentacles is someone in your life that, someone who is certainly grounded. And since it's interesting how you're both pages. So it's like you guys are actually evolving together. It's like neither one of you is necessarily ahead of the other, and that's even an illusion that certain people are ahead based off of whatever accolades they have or based off of whatever they have achieved materially. But the fact that they're both pages means that you guys really are on the same level, and you kind of you're evolving together. It's like you're walking hand in hand towards this Ten of Cups, and you're going to really open up this beautiful life that's going to be certainly worth celebrating. And every moment is worth celebrating. I think it's awesome how the King of Swords and the Page of Wands appeared again. So, and I was seeing this as almost like the challenge card, the challenge of the week, or of the month. Really, the challenge is you doubting that things are moving in the right direction. I think really things are actually moving in the right direction for you. It's just that sometimes we can create these doubts and these fears that, oh, it has to look a certain way, or maybe we are very idealistic in our approach to things. And you can kind of be idealistic, even though you're blunt, you can kind of be idealistic, Sagittarius, right? But I think things are a lot better than what you're seeing it as. And I think the King of Swords is really actually going to be the one that actually tells you that you actually are far better off than you realize. Let's see what else we have. Those cards just kind of flipped, but let's see. I'm going to keep shuffling, actually. Draw a few more cards. Okay. There's a lot of energy going on here, Sag. What's going on? Hold on. Alright, I'm going to take actually a deep breath, and then I'm going to continue. Let's cut the deck and take the middle three cards. And let's see what's going on. Okay. Yep. We have the Five of Pentacles. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the World. So remember when I said that there might be a little bit of apprehension or you wondering whether or not you are going on the right path? That's what this Five of Pentacles is. That's exactly what this is. But we have to consider is that, like, I think you may be looking at your situation right now and you may be feeling like things aren't where they should be, but I think things are exactly where they're supposed to be right now. This is trusting the divine timing of the universe. I want you to notice something. You see how there's a butterfly? There's this lady, and she's like within this orb, and she's like, she's not really feeling it, right? She's not really feeling worthy, but there's this butterfly here, asking her to really transform and evolve. This Six of Cups is talking about a soulmate connection, so whoever this Page of Wands is, the Page of Pentacles, excuse me, it's definitely a soulmate connection, as well as the King of Swords. And then, like I said, we have the World card, which is Capricorn. So this is really about you. Is it really about trusting the divine timing? If you're feeling not super confident, if you're feeling like you're not really worthy of the life that you want, or creating the life that you want, of creating that Ten of Cups, the first thing that you need to do is celebrate this current moment, the Three of Cups. That's the first thing you need to do. It's just to simply celebrate the moment. Acknowledge and shine your light on the awareness that this moment is beautiful, that it is divine, and that things are working out in your favor. And really, with this Eight of Pentacles, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep moving forward in that direction, because you are really building something beautiful, and it's really going to just take your life to the next level. Like I said, when Jupiter hits Sag, you'll be ecstatic. You will just feel like yourself again, like fully yourself. You'll feel like you can do anything. You're going to go on this great, grand adventure, and you're just going to be having so much fun. But you have to get past this self-limiting belief, these thought patterns that really hold you back. When you're telling yourself that you aren't worthy, that you can't do it, these doubts is really robbing you of your success, of your happiness. Since this is Pentacles, this has to do, maybe potential financial issues. But what I see this as is that you're not feeling like the spiritual infinitaire that you are. And I like to say that, like spiritual infinitaire, because you are infinite, my beloved. And you might not be feeling all the way there spiritually. It's okay. Jupiter is retrograde in your 12th house. And when it comes direct, you're really going to feel the spark again. And it's going to be coming home, baby. Six of Cups, you really are establishing a beautiful connection with the soulmate. And this is someone that you have lived multiple lives with. And then you're going to realize that the world is really your oyster, And you are the pearl. Pearls take time to develop, but they are also very beautiful. And pearls in many ways are ruled by Cancer energy. So this new moon solar eclipse that's happening for you, which is your 8th house, which is naturally very, very, very transformative. And we have to consider that it's opposing Pluto, which is the ruler of the 8th house, of the natural 8th house. So this is going to be a very pivotal, transformative month for you, Sagittarius. And really, you have nothing to worry about. All the cards here are very supportive and beautiful. You don't have anything to worry about. The only thing that you have to worry is about worry itself. Because when you step into the vibration of worrying, you blind yourself from seeing all the beautiful successes that you already have in your life. And all of the things are good, dude. Like, things are so good. Like, my beautiful brothers and sisters, I just want you to know that things are good. Things are really looking up for you. You don't have to worry. You will be okay. Let's draw the Sacred Traveler Oracle card, and then I'll draw the color card, okay? And take it from someone who has their Sag rising. I drew the Eight of Pentacles for Scorpio Sun, and I'm a Scorpio Sun, and then I drew it for Sag Rising. I'm feeling this energy. Sometimes I look at my current situation, and I'm like, how come it's not the way that I want it to look like? And it's really about trusting divine timing. And also, it's like, when we step back a bit and we're not so much zapped into our perception of things, we'll really see that we actually are set up in a very prime position to really explode forward. And this goes for everybody, but Sag, you are being set up to really like explode forward in a powerful, beautiful way. So don't worry, things are working out in your favor. We have, wow, this is good. We have wise leader. It says you are a beacon for others. Sun, look at that. Sun right now is in your 8th house. It'll be coming into your 9th house, which you naturally rule. You are a beacon of others, wise leader. This transformation this July is really going to kind of put you kind of center stage almost, because you're going to be feeling the hope again. You're going to be feeling all that positivity again, and it's just going to really, you are going to become that beacon for other people. And really, they're going to be coming to you asking you for like wisdom and knowledge and stuff. But really what it is that you're going to tell them, like, you know, I just had to trust in the divine timing. I just had to trust that things were working out, and I had to just let go of fears, doubts, and worries. You are going to become that beacon for other people. And really, you're going to just teach them to have fun, to dance, to play, and, you know, you also want to teach them that, you know, when you really let those doubts seep in, it really does rob you of being the spiritual infiniter that you are, that you always have been. Let's see what your color card is. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but they're like blowing leaves or something like that outside. So I apologize if y'all can hear that. Okay, that card wanted to pop out. What do we got here? We have bronze, which is strengthen your body. This is very interesting. Strengthen your body. Yeah, this is for you this month. It's going to be very necessary. And this could be speaking to Taurus being in your 6th house. So this is going to Taurus being your 6th house, but Uranus is there. This is going to be a month where the way that you kind of transform and revolutionize your outlook on your life is by, you know, taking care of yourself, taking care of your body, eating healthier, you know, drinking lots of water, drinking tea, exercising, doing stuff like that. That might even help to kind of get you out of this head game so much and kind of get you into your body and get you into your senses. So you'll be able to really actually feel the sensation and the truth that things are moving forward in the right direction. And it's interesting how we have bronze here. It's like maybe you have been feeling like you've been 3rd place. You maybe have been feeling like you're bronze. Like you're not silver, you're not gold. You've been feeling like you've had like your bronze. You got like the 3rd place medal. And so that could be another thing where you have to strengthen your mindset too. It's not just strengthening your body, but it's strengthening your it says body. It's not just saying physical body. That's kind of given, but mental body, emotional body, spiritual body. Strengthening all these aspects, and that's really what's happening this month. You're strengthening all of these different bodies, and you're really going to start to come more into your own. Like I said, when Jupiter goes direct, you are going to be turned on, ready to go, ready to express, ready to create, and ready to show the world just how bright of a beacon you can be. And the good thing is that like you're not really afraid to embrace your darkness right now, because Jupiter is retrograde in your 12th house. So not only are you going to show people that they can be a beacon, but you can show people that they can also embrace that dark side, but still be a light and an inspiration, a positive inspiration for other people. That is it for your reading today, Sagittarius. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below to theaquarianadepts.com. And always remember, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.